Reading and opening an MP3 file from your storage device. We need to learn some specifics in order to add the functionality of opening a file from the device. I am Bhavna from CodesRoom and we'll see how a playlist is created, reading audio files from the device. This is my grid. Uh, for now, I have a working model of this, the thing which we are going to do now. What we are going to do is we are going to read an MP3 file from our storage device, that is our desktop. So for that, we need to create a button. I have a button named pick and I have its click event as pick click 1. The click event is generated when we click on this button. So for the code behind, what we have done on the click of this button is we have a class named FileOpenPicker. FileOpenPicker is our class which is in windows.storage namespace. What it does is it allows user to pick a file, pick multiple files or pick a single file. It is up to you. So we need to create an object of FileOpenPicker. So I have created this OpenPicker as an object of FileOpenPicker. Now this object contains various attributes like the first one is suggested start location. When you open a location on your desktop, you need to give the start location from where that window will start searching. So I have given the location ID as videos library. Now, because we need to filter out only MP3 or MP4 files or a particular type of files only, so I have specified the filter as WMV, MP4 and MP3. This means that the compiler would search only for WMV, MP4 and MP3 files. Now I have attached a function named pickSingleFileAsync. This is a function in FileOpenPicker and I have called that function. Through this function, we are able to pick a file from our storage device. I got a file in this variable file and what we have now is if this file is opened, I need to stream this file and I need to stream this file and I need to read it through the stream and pass that stream into my source. So I read the file from here and I pass it as a source to the media element. This video media element is the media element on my screen. So this is my media element and I have set the source as the file which we have already opened. Let's see if it works. So this was the button that in which we had attached an event handler. We click on it, and this is what was the location of our app. This was the location that was specified. So let's and it has only filtered out mp3 files. The type of this file is not yet given, but it is an mp3 format sound. So let's open and see what it is. The file has been loaded into my media element. I just need to play it. The first audio in the playlist. This would demonstrate how my playlist is gonna work. Audio in the playlist. How my playlist. Audio and demonstrate playlist is gonna work. So this was the file that I had picked from my music library. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create a playlist. To create a playlist, we need to not select a single mp3 file, but we need to select multiple files. For that, I have a button named Pick Media. This is Pick Media. The name is Media, and the click event is button click 2, although it's not describable, but let's see what it does. So what I have done over here is I have this audio extensions. What is this audio extensions? Let's go and see. This audio extensions is a list of string values. A list of string values that contains the extensions, the different extensions that we can fetch. For example, I have WMA, MP3, MP2, AAC, ADT, ADS, MP4, M4A, MP4, FLV, AVI, MOV. This lets you lets you have the flexibility of supporting all the files that are listed over here. So I have created an array of over here, and I have passed this array into create file picker function. What this create file picker function does, this create file picker function, it again opens a file open picker object and gives the suggested start location as music library. Now what it does is it will filter out it will filter out all the extensions that are given in the array of extensions that we had discussed earlier. So it would filter out and give the result as a file open picker object. Let's go back to the function call, and I have this picker object, and in this picker object I have filtered out only the extensions that have been listed in Where was that? Yes, only the extensions that have been listed in audio extensions array. Now what I need to do is, through this picker object, I need to select multiple files. So this file open picker is, you can see over here, file open picker is a class that contains two functions: pick single file async and pick multiple file async. Pick single file async was used when only one file was to be picked, but pick multiple file async is used when there is a number of files to be picked and a playlist to be created. Now let's go back here, and we have picked multiple files by calling this function, and there this list is stored as a I read only list in the form of storage file in the variable files. I have this files, this is a list, and now I'll traverse through the files. I'll create the object of this playlist class, and I'll add each file from this list to the playlist. Now my playlist has been created, and I'll save this playlist into the folder given over here. For example, I have added this music library, and I have given the name of the playlist named collision option dot generic unique name. Generate unique name, what it does is, it won't overwrite your for example, if you create a playlist with the name sample, and you have now again you want to create a new playlist, what this generate unique name does, it would generate a unique name. It won't overwrite the first sample with the second one. What it would do is, it would add a new number or something at the end of the name, at the end of sample. So you have both the playlists with you, and they both are distinct. So this is the save file. The saved playlist is at this location, and the saved playlist is obviously of the type storage file. Now my playlist has been created and it has been saved as well. So now I have given a message dialogues like playlist created with these many items. Let's see if it works. Let me pick a media. I have these three audios, and these three are all MP3 files. Let me select all these. See, only MP3 files and the files which have been added in the extension array have been listed over here. I'll click on open, and it has shown me playlist created with 3 items. That's all for this video. If you haven't watched my earlier videos, please browse back and watch them all. In the next videos, we'll be learning more about adding some more functionalities to our media player. For then, stay tuned to CodesRoom.